Hello, everybody. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing great. There we go. Let me turn on my light. I'm Kathleen from Crafting Time. There we go. And we're going to create an ornament um, I think we will enjoy, and I will enjoy for sure. And we're going to be using a Dollar Tree heart. It's like way back there. There you go. Come on. There you go. We're going to be using this round, um, and we're going to use the back of it. I might want to use that for something else. So let's have some fun and let's get started. Now, on this one, it has the two little, um, what's it called? Edges that I'm going to be working with. So I am going to take my marker. Maybe I better use this one because that one wipes off. Don't super glue them, Kathleen. And then I'm going to put my, kind of make a little dash there. Don't forget to say hello if you're here. I would love it. Okay, and then, let's see, I didn't do, there it is. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Kind of following that line. And I'm going to draw a line there. And this is approximately 12 inches, a little shy of 12 inches. So we're going to draw a line. I'm going to turn this to make sure I have it straight, right? And it's kind of curvy. And that's probably because I haven't heat pressed it. I usually heat press my boards that I get from the China store. And at least that's where it said it came from. I'm going to keep my line straight. Straight. All right. Ooh, strong marker. All right. It's going to be a very simple little craft. And we're going to use some Mod Podge. We're going to use some glitter paper, the glitter paper, the nice pretty green glitter paper. And I'm going to cut at an angle. I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to make two of them. Maybe I should do the middle green. I'm thinking now. Oh, I love it when I just change my mind in the middle of things, you know? It's just so crazy. Do I have? Maybe I could do that. All right, so we're going to do the middle in this green. So I am just going to draw right over this and with my marker in those spaces. So I did that like right down to the rim. Move that. I changed my mind again, guys. Hardly can see it. Typical. Can't see a thing, guys. That's all I can say. Okay, find your bottom of both of them. Draw your line across. if it's not exact, I'm not going to worry about it because we have something else that we'll cover it with. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. About right there. Try to stay even. It'll be just fine. Whatever it ends up, it will be great. We're going to cut that out. We're going to Mod Podge it right into the center. Probably should have done the back side of it, but I didn't. I got to squint. It's such a pretty green. All right. Just a fun craft tonight, guys. Blind as a bat when I have all this glitter looking at me. Hopefully this is right. Funny how that is. I'm just going to snip these little pieces off here. Probably won't need those for anything too soon. Alright, so let's see how close I got. Not bad, girl. Not bad. Not perfect, but not bad. Turn it this way, maybe. I am a little bit off. But not bad. We're just going to move it on. No problem. And this is just Mod Podge. Doll this up to make it look Christmassy. And I have no water here. Oh my goodness. That's what you get when you change your mind. So I'm just adding some Mod Podge to this. Flip it. And don't want no, stuck to my whole brush. Did you see that? If you can, no lines on it. It just stops any little bumps that possibly could happen. Okay, I think I need just a few more things here. This has a little black in it. Interesting. One of my newer ones. And let's just go ahead and glue it down right to the edges. We're going to go ahead and, whoops, that's a little bit. There we go. And let's slide it over a little bit. Oh, I'm having like a whole lot of issues here, aren't I? It's just because it's not centered right. Now this little piece that we'll cut off, we'll just add that to this end. This is the side that I couldn't see very well, so lift that up one more time. Just go like that. I'm really pressing on it. See, I was off just a bit. We're going to take this little bit and put it over there. That's what Mod Podge is for. And it almost fits, so we're going to do that. There. Well, we're going to go over that anyway, but I wasn't quite ready. pressing it down. Almost a perfect fit. It's going to be over just a bit. We can fix that. Stayed nice. Beautiful. Now, we also have this piece of felt. Felt is always kind of fun. We're going to glue it right on, and then we're going to trim it off. How's that sound? Like so. Then we'll need one at the top too, and we're just going to glue it right on right away. Making sure the Mod Podge gets on, especially those edges. Doing all right. Hope guys, Christmas is not far away. Goodness. Okay. I thought that was a little straight line. Got my crafting scissors and I got my fabric scissors. I'm going to trim this down. Okay, I cut that straight. Work. Sweet and simple. And I'm going to cut this off, like I said. Fabric scissors. Stick them. I have to add some more glue on there. I did pick it up. My fault. Nice. Save that one. I need it for something. We're going to do the top of it as well. Side out. Again, we're going to do the same thing. Looks like it's a little crooked as well. Try that again. Just in the center there. Oh, that's better. Okay, now let's glue that down. Use your glue quite a lot, but not too much. You know, you don't want it seeping through your fabric. I'm going right over that hole there. And we can just poke a hole. It'd be no problem. There we go. This is going to be adorable when we get done. And of course, we're going to trim it here. Fall off. Stay there. Holding my breath. So now we have this beautiful start to our little craft. I like it so far. I'm going to trim off this little corner here. Just a little bump. Second, you don't like those little bumps. You want it as smooth as possible around these edges. If I put anything on this side, you know, you're going to want it to be um, available to stay. Redoing my corners here on this particular side because it just seems to want to stick. And the iron is upstairs. All right. So now we have this cute, adorable top, and we're going to use some gold, and we're going to make like a topper there. And I am going to do it about 4 inches or so. I'm sure I didn't cut that straight with that, but and we're going to need something about that same height to give us some stability. This is maybe this way would be better. Don't put your stuff away. Just yeah. Let's cut that down just a bit to the length of our. You can actually just fold it over. Let's move this for a second. So we're going to attach the ribbon. Should be enough glue here. And on my table to get this to Mod Podge. Here. Guys, Mod Podge can go a long ways. Don't be scared to use it. And lay this back down. Lay it just over my rim. And now I'm just going to fold it over right onto my paper. Whoops, didn't stick. Why not? Just a tad more. to dry. And I'm going to cut my corners at an angle here. Like so. Just here and right here. And we're going to fold that, put some glue on there. Fold it over. So you will have something like this. Now I have something on it. Darn it, probably my finger. There you go. Now this is going to not be where the hanger is going to be. This is going to go right inside here. And we're going to kind of curve this corner because we don't want that to show. And this corner as well. And we'll re-Mod Podge that right in to, oops, that's the bottom. Is we'll have to glue that. This is going to be glued right in there. Just like so. Now you could use hot glue if you wanted. Just going to glue that all there. Make sure it's straight the best you can. Now glue over the top of this here. Don't have a whole lot of seconds there to hold that. So I'm going to take my clips and I'm going to just kind of like press on these corners. So it looks like so. When we're done, see we have a nice little ornament here going on. Nice and stuck. Not quite centered, but that's going to have to work. That's what we did. And then we have to re-glue the bottom of this one because we pulled the wrong one. Whoops. Easy to do, friends. Easy to do. Now, I also want to take some ribbon. I'm going to kind of like 3D like a black in the center. Making sure it lies flat. Now, this I think I might want to use my hot glue for. Again, I'm going to go just over the edges where I can wrap it around. Let's see if that can be big enough. We're going to use the word believe on this, and then we'll put some little rickrack here and a poinsettia. I'm debating if I want 2 or 1, but I think 1 should be just fine. Scissors don't cut worth anything. I have tons of scissors. So we're just letting that glue warm back up. I had used it earlier, but that's going to get glued there and be folded underneath. And then this, I think we're going to paint it white. I think that's going to be adorable. All right. Now you want a little bit of some fun, something Christmassy, little stuff. Let's see what I got. Not much. Thought I had a whole lot. Obviously, I don't. All right. Well, we could use some gold. That will work. Or gold. Pierce it. All right. Now, as that is warming up again for me, we're going to paint the word believe and dry it. And we'll just do it right on this, right there. Just out of the way for a little bit. That right there with it. All right. Cover this up. I am organized. Not tonight, though. I'm a little disorganized. I changed my plan. That's why. I had a whole different thought on this, and then I changed my mind. So, a soft brush. These are just acrylic paints, and I'm just going to paint it white. Very simple. I like this word believe, how it's written. It's written the way, like, kind of how I write. That's kind of fun. It's half written and half printed. That is so me. Paint seems to be absorbing right into the wood. I'm hoping I don't have to do two coats, but if we do, we do. Very nice. Now you could spray paint this, friends. You could, um, however you like to paint it will be just fine. Um, I like how they put the eye on the leaves. They kind of just, they did a nice job. They wrote it like me. Maybe that's why I bought it. I believe I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's a better quality wood. Oh, my brush is there. All right, let's dry that. Took out a glove. Now we're gonna have to put a little birdie on this because I wanted a bird. I wanted a bird on this. A little birdie telling you to believe just a little bit more. All right, we're gonna let that one sit there for a second. And I have this tiny little bird. It has some berries. Now this, I think it's Hobby Lobby. No, I'm sorry. This one is Oh gosh. Dollar Tree. Now think of the, oh, it's a string of them. We're not going to use a whole string. Nope. Just one little birdie. Maybe we can do two. That's berry there. Let's see what two looks like. A couple berries. All right, so we'll have let's see, it's going like, the black is going to make it look like Santa Claus, isn't it? But it shows so nicely right here. And then I was going to put this nice little bird right here. And we were going to paint him um, maybe a little red. We'll use just one bird. Think we want that. You know, we could save the bird for something else. We'll save the bird after I made all that racket. All right. That should be pretty well stuck together now. Press your fingers. And we're going to put this right here. I'm not going to bend it over yet. And I'm going to do one side first. See what I wanted. Once and done. So forever hold your peace. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm just going to put the glue down the strip. I did want to kind of fold it over the edge and then cut that off. Folding it over the edge. And we'll trim that piece off. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Right on there. Right over that edge. And then we'll take our nice scissors that we just lost. Birds are on it. Now, I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. That wire. The bigger wire. Should be able to cut it. Use these scissors. Good old faithfuls. They don't make scissors like they used to. I can tell you that for sure. All right. So we have this beautiful little Now we have some gold up there, so I think we'll use some gold right across the area here. And I think we'll do one row of it right over the edge of the red and the green. Gracious me. Crazy how scissors just don't cut. So you'll need two of those. Or four rows, depending on how big of a circle you use. Excuse me. Two up there, two down here. Cut off what you don't use, of course. Now we're going to add a little fun. Now I like to add a little bit of hot glue onto my beads. I'm just going right over this little edge here. And I'm going to put a little dot of glue there, about midway through. And again on the end of this one. Hot glue that. And then you'll take the other one, and maybe you can just use a half of one and save that other stick. And I can just put them together, go a little ways, add a drip of hot glue, and then of course at the end. So it's looking like so. I just put a little finished edge there instead of what we had. Again, I'm going to start with a little dip on the end. Right to the end there. Drop there. It's still going to be just a little bit off. That's okay. I was hoping. I'm going to add a poinsettia on here. A couple of them. Yeah, we don't want to stick today. Looks nice. All right. Now that's still drying. And we might cover this. Let's see. The edging, I got this cute white. I suppose I could have done uh, white here as well. That would be okay. But why not? I really like how that looks. Right next to that gold. Just, it's just going to give it details, that's all. If you're in Minnesota, we've already got snow, guys. We got snow this morning, last night. And we'll do a row right up here as well. Too light, girl. And then just follow that, of course, all the way over. I really like how that kind of pops that a little bit. Now, I was thinking to go around the outer edge. Let me think about that part. All right, so now we got to put our sleeve on here. Now this isn't very shiny. I think we should lift it up a little bit. So I think I'll use these beads. Um, these red beads. Should they be white? Maybe white. Always in my way. Okay. Couple, maybe three. This is just a container of, it's a bone. That's what I use for, I think that. And let's cut it. We don't need them this high. Maybe we only need two. And you're going to pick your best spots to um, put them. In a spot that maybe is not going to show as much. You're still going to see it a little bit. Right by that eye. Down here at the bottom. Eye's a good spot. E's a good spot. ADD up there. There. I think that's where we're going to do it. I, bottom of the other E. Oops, ran out of hot glue, guys. What am I gonna do about that? Where did I have that? Right there, I think. It might show on the other side, but they're both white, so it's not gonna be that big of a sticker shock type of thing. Let's see if that's pretty sturdy, so that should work. Just enough height to give us some beauty. take off the hot glue. Oh, goodness sakes. That one back a little bit. You moved not much, but okay. So that's going to go right there. This one. Okay. You know where it's going, so we're going to add our hot glues on here. You got to do them all at once, so that's why I didn't do many of them. Forever hold your piece and stick. Cute. Nasty, this is starting to look. Isn't that nice? We're going to add some white poinsettias down here and maybe a white one up there. Um, and that was going to take part of the little birdies and stuff. But we'll see. We're going to add this one here. We'll add the green leaves in just a moment, and I'll show you how to do that. Just kind of pick a spot, make your little poke things there, stick straight up. Cut, you cut the little back thing off, and you got your little guy sitting there. Now this is a double one. So on the ones that are sticking out here, you just attack a glue. Nothing more than attack, because it shows through the white. Just on the bottom. Top ones don't matter. And these top ones here, now you're going to crease them. To what it has its natural fold. Poinsettias have a fold in them. And you don't have to be super tight, but just a little bit of a fold. This one didn't fold. That's a little better. And then we're going to do the same on this one. Cut off that little back post. And I like to put it like right next to that. And again, I'm just going to go on the back one, add a dot. That was a little bigger than a dot. That doesn't need to be glued. I'll leave that one down. Looks nice. Now this one's a little bit better folded than the other one, but I'm still going to crease them. Yeah. So it looks like so now. Isn't that just beautiful? We're going to add a little bit of greenery up here. We're going to put a couple leaves here and a couple leaves down towards the bottom. And their leaves aren't the most fabulous of leaves, to be honest, for being a um, such a pretty item. I think we could have made better ones myself. Happy all over this. Okay. So what I do is I take out the whole thing, pop it out, where you have your leaf, and I cut it in half. And I stick it kind of underneath where those leaves were, and I have it sticking out just some. One little strip down it. Like so. I do them kind of flat. And I'm going to put the other one over here, right down its crease. So it looks like so. You can see where they are here and here. And then down here at the bottom, I put I'll probably put one on this side here and then one over here, just kind of directly across from each other. A little bit of hot glue, slide it in, let it show. Let it show, let it show, let it... Oh, that's no. Just do that one right here. Oh, I think this turned out just beautiful. Look at that, guys. That's so nice. So nice. Now for a hanger, I'm just going to take this little red and cut it down just a little bit. You don't need that much. And I kind of flip it and put it side by side, like so. I'll do there. It melts it like right away, and I cross them at the bottom. So, because it'll burn you. And then I trim the bottom to make it look nice. So it looks like so. A nice good point. Now some people like to have it this way where it hangs over. Um, that is the way I like to have it. So I just put a glob of glue, hot glue, right in right in the center there. Give it a second to dry. But look how nice that looks. So beautiful. So simple. Don't change your mind like I do in the middle of your craft. I got all set up to do something else. And this little fuzz is just stick, you know, coming apart there, so I'm just going to add it with glue and then pat it down. Safe. Super nice. There you go. I don't think it needs that extra one around. I think this is just fine the way it is. It has a little wood edge. That's no big deal. has a fake top, but it hangs very nicely on here. Very cute. I hope you try it out and use your own colors of what you like. This is what I have around me right now. I didn't go out and buy anything. It's just what I have. But I think it's super cute. Thanks so much for coming, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely day, and God bless you all. Bye bye. Don't forget to believe.